What is going on, guys and gals? Today is day 693 of my self-improvement journey. So today I'm going to be talking about the books that I read in October. So today's November 1st. Yeah. So without further ado, the first book that I read, it's not a big list or anything. It's not like 10 books long, but the first book I read was Pet Sematary. I actually started this in September, but I finished it in October. Oh my gosh. So this book is about a guy named Lewis. He and his family, they move into this new house in Ludlow, Maine. It's a fictional place. It's not like an actual town. And basically, there's a highway that they live on, and the trucks there go by really quick, and they don't look across the road they don't look both ways before they cross the road, apparently. And essentially, I'm not going to spoil the book, but there's also like a pet cemetery beyond, like in the woods. They have like a woods in their backyard, basically. So there's a little trail. They got pet cemetery, and it's like over 50 years old or something. And then they have neighbors, and there's some mysterious secrets about that pet cemetery and something beyond the pet cemetery as well. So, yeah. This book, though, very boring and very predictable in my opinion, and it felt like my face was getting dragged on concrete the entire time. In my opinion, I did not like this book at all. I really did not. So that's why I'm only giving it a 1 out of 5 stars. I don't like this book, honestly. It's not my cup of tea. It's not really that good. Some people might like it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty boring. So, yeah. And then the second book that I read, and there's only 2. I'll also talk about my November and December TBR, my to be read in the month of the next 2 months. So, yeah. But the other one that I read is also by Stephen King. It is Misery. This book is about an author, Paul Sheldon. He finishes his newest novel called Fast Cars, but then, and he's like, celebrating it. He's got champagne or something like that, or alcohol, and he's driving, and he encounters a storm in Colorado, and next thing you know, he crashes. And then his number 1 fan, Annie Wilkes, finds him, but she's a little bit she's crazy. Yeah, she's mentally insane. She's psychotic, and she tortures him to write his best book ever, called Misery's Return. And she's got a lot of different things to make him write that book. Like, he better write that book. So basically, his legs after that car crash, his legs like don't work at all. So he's like bedridden. Yeah, I should just like hold it like this or something. I don't know. I'm kind of like, hold it. But yeah, like he is bedridden, and Annie Wilkes has a lot of different things. She's got a flamethrower. She's got a axe. She's got a gun. She does some interesting things to Paul. This book is great. Okay, this book is amazing. Okay, all right. I love this book. This book was way better than Pet Sematary. Way better. I'd give this one a 5 out of 5. This one is very good. Okay, like the best book I've ever read that's under 400 pages long. 100%. I haven't read that many many books under 400 pages. So I haven't read many books in general. This is most books I use. Like, usually I don't even read like 2 books a month, or in the past, in September I did, and I'm just kind of keeping that pace, I guess. So yeah, this book was great. I highly recommend it. Pet Sematary, read it at your own risk. I mean, people say Pet Sematary is really scary. In my opinion, it wasn't that scary. It was boring, and it was predictable. Like, the cars go by really quick, or the trucks go by really quick. I wonder what's gonna happen. Man, really hope nobody gets ran over or anything bad happens. You know, it's like that's a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, this book, Misery, highly recommend it. It is so good. I felt like I was like thrilled to read the book. Like every time I sat down and read it, I was like, yes, let's go. This book is so good. It did not disappoint, and the ending is great. The ending is amazing. So, Pet Cemetery, the ending sucks. I'll just say that. But yeah, those are the books I read in October. You know, one day I'll get, you know, like 10 books in a month or whatever. You know, I'll have that reading speed. But right now, I don't, which is perfectly fine. A lot of Stephen King though. So, but now on to the TBR for November and December, because this next book is a big book. It is Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. This thing is huge, at a whopping 1,303 pages. And I'm not even joking. Look at this. 1,303. Insanely thick. But it smells like literal heaven. It smells so good. Like, I have to take like hourly whiffs of this. It's like a drug, bro. It smells so good. I started this book yesterday, so it's not entirely read in November. I literally read like 2 pages, so it doesn't really count. But I'm on page 5. I made a bookmark as well. Pretty cool bookmark. Words of Radiance. Yeah, this book so far pretty good. Can't really tell you what it's about, but it's the book I'm gonna be reading, and because it's so big, and also because I'm doing NaNoWriMo and like very more like Nano War, because I'm trying to type 150,000 words in 1 month. I'm not gonna have that much, you know, I don't have as much time to read, so I'll be reading most of this book in December. So in November, the reading intensity will lower, and then in December, I'll be reading a lot more, and I'll try and finish this before, I will finish it. I will. You gotta have that confidence. I will finish it before New Year's, before 2025. So, yeah. This thing is a brick. Like, it's a brick, bro. It's insane how big this book is. The first book, The Way of Kings, that was a good book. It was a great book. It was probably my second favorite book. Misery is my third. It by Stephen King is my first. It 100% is my favorite book of all time that I've read. That book is just amazing. But yeah, then The Way of Kings would be second, and then Misery is third, and then I don't know from there on out. I haven't read that many books I haven't made a list, so yeah. But that is all of the books that I read in October. Yeah, that's my TBR. So that's really it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for my other series that has started today. NaNoWriMo started today, and I woke up at 3 a.m. But I'm not going to tell you whether or not, you know, today's a good day or not. I mean, you might be able to tell, but I'm not going to tell you whether or not, you know, what I did writing-wise. You have to go watch my NaNoWriMo Day 1 2024 video. That'll be coming out sometime tonight. Sometime after this video, probably. It won't be before. So, yeah. That is it for day 693 of my self-improvement journey. We're getting really close to day 700. Let's go. But yeah, I hope you guys and gals have a great day. And don't forget to follow your dreams. Goodbye.